Very, very important. Okay, thank you for reminding me. You know, I nearly forgot that. Thank you for reminding me. So Pastor Sheila talked about being humbled and never give up, and you have to be patient. That is what this business is all about. Then we had boss lady Judith, and boss lady Judith, oh my gosh, she was amazing. How you need to, grow your business through your stories. And then she shared something that it doesn't matter what relationship that you have with your upline, they are still praying for you. So you should still be praying for your downlines, so we can all do this business together. And she said, you cannot build $1 million business with a $1,000 mindset. See, so you need to build yourself that you're going to earn that million before you can be able to learn it. And then tomorrow, which is yesterday, which is Tuesday, we had Joy speaking. And Joy, oh my God, it was amazing to hear her speak. She said, you need to be the product of your product. Okay, you're going online and you're saying, oh, our product is very good for your skin. And oh my goodness, which skin are we looking at for us to have an example? You need to be the product of your product. You need to also be consistently building. You need to portray good stuff when you go on Facebook. You need to make sure that you're giving people what they need. Then we have Kewe. Kewe also told us about how take your business more seriously. You see, that's the reason why we're here now. I was so excited when I came in the Zoom and I found people already in. But it's not just about coming in and listening. It's about coming in, taking the points, going and working with it. If it was just for coming, I mean, you can just come here. And yesterday, there's something I was thinking. Did people not listen when we said that we're going to be changing the meeting time? And I know the reason why I'm bringing this up. We have people who just logging into the meeting and they just go off and do whatever they want. They are in the meeting, but they are not there. They won't hear anything that is said in the Zoom. Why? They just want their name to be there. And if I was to come down to Ronke said that there are some things that she was doing for her upline. One of them is because we said somebody should come, you turn up to the Zoom meeting for your upline. Okay, so your name is there. It seems like you're there, but you're not. You're doing something else without you listening to anything. Are you here to listen? Are you here to take points? Are you here to actually build your business? Are you here to really rise again? If you are, I'm sure you get something out of this Zoom. Definitely you will. Then we have Kewe talking about building your business, taking your business seriously. She said one thing, until somebody comes to you and say, Matilda, I have seen you so many times on your Facebook, on your WhatsApp, status that I dream about you. Until you hear that one, don't stop making the noise that you're making. Because you know what you're doing? You are building a Chinese bamboo tree. One day it will get off the ground. Okay, so that's what we got from Kewe. That's a few points that I can tell you because of time. Then we have Sister Ronke, who said that what is really blocking your business? What's the reason why we are actually to that place where we think we need to rise again? Go and find that thing and change the situation around. You need to do that. So that's for her. She said there was some point that she had a little bit of ego. I don't know what you have. I know what I have. It has actually given me the chance to open my mind and know exactly what is going on with me. Find what is going on with you and deal with it. She said she was posting for her upline. Please don't post for your upline. Post for your business, because when you get paid, you don't bring it to Matilda. You don't send it to Mama. You don't send it to your upline. You chop the money yourself, right? So make sure that you post for yourself. You build your business for you and tell yourself the truth. That's one thing that she said that resonated with me as well. So far we have 6 leaders and speakers spoken to us already. What have you taken? Some of the ones that I have done. See, all these are the things that I am writing down. I've already told you, if you came into this meeting without a note, you're wasting your time here. There's no point for you to be here if you don't have a notebook to write something down, unless, of course, you're at work. You can't write. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, thank you so much. I've taken 15 minutes and I'm going to try and have as much time as possible. We're already getting results. Yesterday, I had 2 people test me to say they have actually, they have been able to recruit because of this meeting. They are not in my team, and that gives me joy. Just for the 2 days, they have been able to recruit because of this. And that's the reason why, I got up this morning and I don't know if you can see the excitement in me. I'm so excited because the reason we want to do this for us to get results, even if we don't get anything out of this anymore, I'm sure one of the reasons why we did this is at least covered. And that gives you the opportunity, or that gives you, I want to remind you that if you've not been invite somebody to come and listen. We cannot air this on Facebook, but if you have somebody that you think needs to listen to the motivation, then invite them. Let them come and listen. You never know. Anyway, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much, my leaders who have come in to listen to us, the young ones. Thank you for your time and thank you for your attention. Thank you for bringing the team for this to be successful. Today, do not panic. The Zoom link is gone higher, so we can have more than 500. So if you have somebody, don't think that, oh, maybe when they come, they are going to be stuck behind. They will still be able to come in because we have more than 1,000, more than 500 participants today. Okay, so today I have my amazing speakers. Thank you so much for coming. I have my amazing speakers today. I have Jemima. You see, when we did the collaboration, there's this woman, I'm sure she will say a lot about herself, okay? And she will call me and she says, Sister Matilda, please, I hope that it won't be one day where we have to stop this collaboration. Spotlight. Okay, so let me add myself to the spotlight. Okay, so we did a collaboration together, and there's a lot that we could learn from this lady. She's a pastor, well, a woman of God, if you like. And every day I say she's a nurse. I know she's not a nurse, but the other one that she is, I will not be able to use this mouth to say it. She has to explain it. So she will have to tell you that. The most humble woman I have seen. I mean, talking about her standards, talking about the kind of level of education that she has, the exposure, you would think that, she would be like, but no, she's very, very humble. That if she didn't speak here, there's no way I was going to finish this Zoom without her speaking. So Jemima, the floor is yours.
Wow, Sister Matilda, that's a big welcome. Good afternoon, everyone. And wherever you are, if it's morning, good morning. And if it's in the evening, good evening to you. As Sister Matilda has already introduced me, my name is Jemima. A lady I want to always be in my corner, my comfortable zone. But being in this business or embarking on this journey has really transformed me. Sister Matilda, thank you for identifying me to be a speaker today. Well, how did it start and how did I get here? That is the question I want you to ask yourself as you sit in your chair or you lie on your bed or as you're driving, wherever you are. How did you get here? For me, it was just to get my health back. By the way, I am a nurse by profession. I am a clinical endoscopist, nurse endoscopist.
Endoscopist, wow.
Endoscopist, yeah. I check people's bowel and I get to know what's going on within them. I will just give you a little bit of what I get to see day to day. That will help me build on my story for you to understand where I'm coming from. So I get to see people with cancers, people that are healthy. I get to see people with ulcers in their bowel, from the anus to the very end. I get to see people with just discomfort, and I get to see people that are constipated, people that have got diarrhea as well, and people that have family histories of bowel cancer, and people that their bowels kind of have joined in a way. Sometimes we call these adhesions, being stuck together. I am breaking it down because I always come to you from a health point of view. How is your health like? For me, at the time I got to know the products, bless my upline, Mabel Edusei, I was like, I know it all, or I'm a health professional. I take good care of my health. One thing I was praying Sister Matilda would not say was me always taking photos of maybe 3/4, and that was it. If my face looks okay, then I'm okay, isn't it? But what was my body saying to me? High blood pressure, I was there. Joint pains, I was there. I sleep, but was it a good sleep? Probably not. And these hands were always feeling numb. And the bad thing is you're sleeping and you can hear your heart beating all the time. What's all this about? Excess weight. So I embarked on this challenge to get my body back. At that time, I wasn't thinking my body back. I was thinking get my health back. In the midst of all this, confidence level went down because I've seen myself, I've seen my old pictures, and I'm like, wow, this is good. But then 4 weeks, 6 weeks into the program with consistency, and I stress on the word consistency, the results came. I was mean to myself to the letter M because I wanted to achieve a result. Did I have naysayers? Yes, I did. Did I have people say, I've tried it, didn't work? Yes, I did. Did I have people say, what's wrong with you? Why have you changed all of a sudden? Do you want to become a skeleton? Thanks to our amazing products. 6 weeks, the glow started. And the same people, what have you doing? What have you done? Are you here listening to me? My thing to you is get the naysayers into the bag. Nip them in and push yourself to achieve your dream. At the end of the day, I am a mom, I'm a wife. I've got too much going on. I've got 3 kids and they've gotten used to my routine. I work 4 days, long days in a week. I start at 8. I've got to leave the house by 10 to 6. I get back home 7:15 or 10 to 7. Sometimes it's gone past, depending on how long my procedure goes. And then Saturday, I'm out again. Sometimes it can take me the whole day out. Sometimes you just want to go and get a little top up and come back. Don't get me wrong, our job is good. When you do bank shifts, it's good. But if you have young kids, can you be doing 7 days continuously without attending to your children? What legacy are you leaving for your children? I decided to get my health back, and then I was introduced to this business. I didn't say no. I just said I could give it a try. You are here, maybe you gave yours a try, you got more. I got 108 pounds. And if I go to do a bank shift, A bank shift that I'm supposed to be paid 380, I would end up with 240 because of the tax man.
Mm.
This is an in-house thing, and I'm going to be honest and real with you. My salary that came in, I've paid my bills. I do use credit cards. Yes, I do. And I have paid them off. But I end up going back to the same credit cards, and I go back doing more bank shifts in the name of bettering my accounts, in the name of giving the best to my children, in the name of doing extra for those that are at home. Everybody's story is different, and we all come from different backgrounds. There's the saying, the rich gets richer, the poor gets poorer.
Yeah.
God forbid I won't put myself into the poor range. But when you're working tirelessly, endlessly, and you cannot see the results, you should have a why of doing what you are doing. And that is exactly what I am doing. Did I get people put me down? Knowing that you are a certain level, at my level, people will call me, if I was on the ward, I am a matron, but I am a clinical person. And then it's like, that's disgusting. Why would you be out on social media doing that? My pain, excuse me, is not your pain.
No.
And what I am doing is not for you. It's for my home. It's for my children. I am building a legacy. At the end of the day, yes, I do church activities. When I'm there, I'm a different person. But this business has brought me to another spectacle. I do wear spectacles, by the way, and I've got 4 on at the moment, because I thought being a nurse was all. There is an ability inside of you that needs to be unearthed. So in this business, you can unearth that if you allow yourself to be taught. And that brings me to some cardinal points I want us all to share together. How loyal are you? Did you just join this business for joining's sake? Are you loyal to yourself and to G+? Probably not. Or maybe you have ditched it because you keep poking your nose and your eyes into every corner. I understand some of us are ambitious, but doing so much without any result, is that what you call ambition? Being ambitious? I leave that for you to answer yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And now, there is a word that we all need in this business: being diligent. Diligent comes with your commitment. And have that spirit of excellence. Listen, I have seen all my leaders rise. I want to rise, but I want to do it excellently. And that is what this lady hosting this meeting has done last year. She had a target. Do you have a target? Can you visualize what you want? Do you want to be down and still say, I am up? That is not me. Probably that is not what you want. But the time comes that energy levels go down. That is why you are in this meeting. I've come to tell you. Shake it off, and tell yourself, I can do it. There is an ability inside of you that only you can bring out. Now, have we all made mistakes? Have we all had good times? I have made a mistake during the process of starting. And for those of us that are new, your leaders are not there just as figureheads. You know what? The successful person is the person who's got scars on them. So your leader probably have gone through things that they don't want you to go through. They can't just be praying for you.
Yes.
But what they can do differently is to push you and bring you to the point of you realizing what gold you've got in your hands. So today I've come to tell you, no leader is mean. They love you. So if they push you for a reason. That is exactly where I started from. At the point I started, can you imagine somebody registering somewhere in September, October, November? That was when I even just wanted to buy my products. December, and then come January. For those of us, that seems like I would just enter the Zoom for entry's sake. You are making a big mistake, and you are shooting your own self in the leg. Listen, your print of your business is joining Zoom and learning. Learn from those that you can put in your own circle, not qualified, and learn from those in your circle are qualified. I made a mistake. 4 months of throwing money, registering with Juice Plus. But I don't blame you when you haven't caught that dream. Today, the dream is real. That is why you've got these amazing, great leaders sitting here for maybe 2 hours of their time speaking to you. Catch the revelation we are giving you. Catch that dream that we are giving you and run with it. Please come to Zoom. When you come, participate. Don't make it like I'm just doing it because my upline keeps talking. Yes, we yap, but in the middle of it all, there is something. At the end of the day, when I was coming to Zoom, I was like, why are you people just talking and talking? Get to business. But everybody has the way of doing things. In the jokes, I got some points to step on, became my ladder, and I built. What ladder are you building from your Zoom? Is it going through here and going out through there? At the end of the day, it's your business, it's your franchise, it's your legacy. But then every mother wants to be proud. And that is what we give to you today. As you build, those under you build. And there's something about this business that I love. Whatever you sow, you reap.
Thank you.
Sometimes you may not come directly to your upline and tell them that this is what I'm going through. Walls have ears. Your side buddies or your straight buddies or your curved buddies, they do talk, you know. I'm not saying it's good, but let's learn from our mistakes and let's build up. You know what? If you can make it, it will not be by you just working on your own, because this is about teamwork. Have a team spirit. Have a team spirit and let us do it together. Don't be selfish. Selfishness is not good. It doesn't give people the motivation to do what they want to do. Let's change our attitude. Selfishness in this business rules. And for those that are driving in those Lamborghinis that we see in them, you know what? Yes, we need to play sometimes, but they are not sitting behind television watching. They are always planning. And that is what brings them their income. And they do the best. And actually, you see them out there and you think, are they for real human beings like me? Why can't I do that? That is not envy. That is challenging yourself. Because there is an ability, I go back to you, there is an ability inside of you that is different from Sister A, Sister B. And when you bring yours to the plate, it changes. And that is what I want you to unearth as you hear me. Whew. Are you a negative person, or do you allow negativity to bring you down? Today, I came to tell you, if I was listening to them, I wouldn't be where I am. For a year now, we've been in lockdown. I started nursing at the age of 18. I've done 25 plus years of nursing.
Really?
Yes, Sister Matilda.
I missed that part.
And I've got several experiences, from general to coming into the UK nursing home, even going out of my way, my comfort zone, and doing stuff that I've never done before. Who are you? Are you a parrot that stays down? Yep, 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 yep. Or you are an eagle that flies? Or take advantage of situations when it comes to them? Are you letting this opportunity you've got build you? Or you are letting it crush you down because you think people are watching you? My dear, where you stand and where they stand, sometimes people don't speak, you know, but they wish they could do what you're doing. I've come to tell you, this negativity of people around you, if only you knew how well they admired you, you wouldn't feel low. Today, arise. Arise. That negativity is for you to build, to become stronger. Turn a blind eye. Just wink at them and say, wait. So this becomes a story that you will start asking me, how did you make it? Dearly beloved, I'm sorry if I came across this way, because, you know, sometimes there's something in you that makes you look different. I beg of you, I'm not preaching.
Yeah.
Listen, this business, I now need to speak like an African woman. This business, tell me, it's not from comfort zone. No? Never, ever. Hey, me, Jemima, stand on social media and be dancing. Oh my God. Nice. Talk of shyness. I'm shy. Oh. I am very, very shy person. Talk of, can I do it? Talk of the shakes. I do shake. But I let that thing inside of me, I turn it into strength, and I come out and I tell you, sometimes the comments I get from my people, listen, the girl that will never hit a housefly on her body. Now, people ask me, is that you, Jemima? I have got my year mates coming in. Jemima, is that you? Yes, something can change somebody, but are you going to allow yourself to change? Are you going to allow yourself the change? That is what we are doing. The times that women live from behind, it's over. You need to arise and take over. Not taking over, not in humility. Take over with, there is an ability inside of me. Yes, I am a woman. Yes, I'm a nation. There is a nation inside of you. And for the men who are here, you are our heads. This business is never from a comfortable zone. I must stress again. Be ready to operate from unfamiliar environments. Break the boundaries. Get into the messenger, which I didn't do at first, but I am doing it. Would it yield results, or is it yielding results? Yes, it is. And so if your leaders are telling you, break the boundaries, get out of your comfortable zone, they are not saying it for fun. The only person that can give you the best is somebody who's had experience. Success indeed comes from uncomfortable zone. And that is exactly what I am doing. And I can testify. I haven't done bank shifts since the beginning of lockdown, or since I joined Juice Plus. I have something coming in, and if not more, I have been able to get from a clinical perspective What I earn more. And yesterday, Sister Ronke said something. It should give me about 5,000. Yes, that is when you know you are hitting beyond what you can do from a comfortable zone. That is more than what your career is giving you. I am doing something different. It's fetching me, but I'm doing it from an uncomfortable zone. My good morning on Facebook is uncomfortable. Would you eat or drink? It's uncomfortable. Would I talk about my products? It's uncomfortable. But you know what? I've channeled it into a kind of strength, saying, I am a health professional. I wasn't eating well. Am I different from my other healthcare professionals? No. Is my audience, target audience, only healthcare professional? No. My target audience are those that are working out there, that are still like, I am doing so much, but I am not, my health status is not good. At the end of the day, can money buy you health? If it is that in this day and age of COVID, those in intensive care with their rich money or endless or fat bank account should be rising. People that have got it and have never taken good care of their health, they are there. It's not giving them air, is it? No. So you should know why. And especially when you stand to speak about the product, have the confidence, talk about it, because it's something good. Unless you're not a product of the product, which I want to leave with all of us, please endeavor, become a product of the product. If you are new here, you haven't got your product after this Zoom, I beg of you, go get it. Have your own experience and share it to people. That brings the community together, and we are building a community of health. Now, have you got friends? For some of us in this lockdown, it hasn't been kind of, I'm only with my family. Make meaningful friends. If you see some greatness in somebody that you admire, don't sit far, get closer. Find a way to get closer to the person. Let's build this friendship. Build sideline, build upline, build curb line, build down lines. Yesterday, somebody said, I even learned from the person that is below me. Know that we come into this business with different abilities. Listen, I've never had an entrepreneurial mindset. Today, I can tell you, everybody can be an entrepreneur. Everybody. So far as you have a teachable spirit, that you come in and you allow yourself to be taught, you will become one. Put me in the medical field. I love it. And I will always want to be there because my passion and my desire is to help people. That is why I transfer the skills out there. Some of you, you are already into IT and you've got that skill. Transfer it. Some of you, you are already into marketing. You've got the skill. Transfer it. Some of you, you have the idea, the mindset of being motivational, great leaders. Inject it into your team. Don't hold back. Break loose from that comfortable zone and build your team in a different way. Teamies, please let us all allow ourselves to be mentored and tutored. That is how we will begin to shine. If certain groups of people are always in the limelight, know that they are doing something differently that you are not doing. Build those friendships. Follow them. Ask them questions. Let them tell you, listen, I was like, oh, I came into this business and we're jumping. Everything seems to look good. The day I listened to Sister Judith Okala, the day I listened to Sister Charity, I thought, now you are in here for real business. The day I listened to Sister Lena, I just said, yes, I'm in for business. If you are in here today to jump in, to speak, to take the success, no, it doesn't work that way. Success builds with time. And that is what I give to you. Give yourself time. If you have enjoyed that crush, how do I call it? That crush promotions. It is not just about the promotions. Give yourself time to build. I remember coming in, I spoke to my brother who is into marketing. And he said to me, sis, I know you are doing this, but I've studied. I sent everything to him. He studied it because he's got that marketing brain. He said, this is a matter of 2 years, but it requires a lot of effort. I don't know if you can combine it with your work, but I'll leave you to see. Then we started. Then he said, there is something inside of you that you haven't identified. If you can do my job well and do your job well, then you need to fast track and do something in addition to what you do on your daily basis. That brings me to a level of education. Guys, let us not just make noise. Educate yourself. Read books, read articles. That makes you, when you stand, they said knowledge will take you before great people. When you stand to speak, people will know, yes, indeed, this girl knows, or this man knows what he or she is about. Read. It is not just about being in school. Yes, but if you have the ability to read, read. Get some knowledge. Add to what you already have. Some people have the skill of marketing. Some people have the skill of talking to people to get them get into what they are doing. Sometimes some of us, because of kind of the level that we have, they've put us or we have put ourselves, we need to go an extra mile. If you are a nurse in this business, if you're an accountant, if you are a professional, any kind of job you're doing, even if you are a hairdresser, there is something that is about you. You do hair. So begin to read about what nutrition does to hair. And when you speak out, when you are coming with your pain and your story, you add that to it. And that makes you unique and you stand out. Now, for those of us who are doing this for doing sake, do you have a career? What is your career? And what do you want to do? Because your career is your long-term goal, something that you are achieving throughout your journey. And so I want you to prioritize. Is it at the end of the day just money you're looking for? Money can quit, you know. In this day and age, when you are seen everywhere shutting down, nothing is permanent on the surface of the planet. So I want to encourage you, invest in yourself. The other day I was thinking, oh, I'm a nurse. Yes, I do know what nutrition is, but I don't have an in-depth knowledge about nutrition. I want to break down into the molecules, into the atoms, into the structures of the body. I want to learn more. I've done anatomy and physiology, but I want to learn more. Can I take a course in nutrition so that when people are coming to me, it will not be like just selling fruits and vegetables to them. In as much as I come with them from my point of area of work, I will be able to tell them, this is what you are going through. This is what your fiber needs. This is what your blood cells need, because I've got an in-depth knowledge. Have you got a career? For some people, we are active. What about incorporating some kind of a personal trainer to this, where you can even market your products to them, because they will become a product of your product and they will lose weight and they will look differently from those that are doing gym out there. What about a little bit of that? What about we, the great leaders, we leaders that have become great? Everybody is going to be great on this platform, take it or not. What about you learning more? Or maybe I want to become a business somebody. We have business development team, isn't it? Because you have built your business so nicely, you have got to know downs and ups, and you are thinking, I can add this to whatever I have. Maybe you wanted to become a nurse and you haven't, but what about looking into nutrition? What about learning? Yes, Sister Matilda. What about learning something else that's got to do with your entrepreneurial skills? Have a career. You are a woman, have a career. Don't be just an ordinary woman that will just be talking. and just become a market person. At the end of the day, all those that did marketing, they are into marketing, they upgrade themselves. And that is what I want all of us to start doing. Let us upgrade ourselves. And now, this year, what have you told yourself? What have you told yourself this year? I want to excel at every given time of my life, whatever I am doing. I pray. I'm a Christian, so I say, I pray, God, help me to excel. Help me to break those boundaries that are ahead of me. I want to be an extraordinary woman. What do you want 2021 to look like to you before the end of the year? And that should be something that will cause you to open up, to burst out and say, aha, now this is the feeling. I want it. And so I go back to you with the vision board. Have you done one? Have you got a vision? Have you written it down clearly? Do you see it all the time? How does it look like to you? Is it achievable? Don't just build a dream that is not achievable. That will make you feel like I am too tired and exhausted. I can't do it. But as you have that vision board, lastly, develop the resilience. Be a fighter and be an achiever. Develop that resilience to push yourself a bit more further. And now, trust the process because you can do it. Trust the process to the end. Those that have done it, I heard leaders saying, Sister Matilda did it. She got 2 heads? No. Sister Constance done. She got 2 heads? No. Sister Charity done. Got 2 heads? No. Sister Ego, 2 heads? No. Boss Lina, 2 heads? No. Sister Signorina, 2 heads? No. So that tells you that everyone can do it. But everything in this life has time attached to it. The time that you call yourself to success is when you see the success. So I want to leave with you. Give yourself time, but don't be a snail. Run as far as you can, like the deer, and soar like an eagle to the end. Thank you very much, Sister Matilda.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Check the chat box. It's like full up. Thank you so much. You know what? I told you this woman, she's so humbled. I think she's no more humbled anymore. Hey, she's breaking through and flying like an eagle. Hey.
Sister Matilda, this is what the business brings to you. It gives you a bit of fire to change.
This gives me the vibe when we first met on the first Zoom, and I'm thinking today Jemima is going to be teaching us the product knowledge, and she's here and she's excuse me, let me do this, and then oh my goodness, this is what this business can do to you in 1 year. Gosh, guys, what are you doing? This business can do you so good. It can change your life. Look at the personality that is sitting there. I remember one of the ladies, we did a Zoom meeting, was, oh my God, is it the same Jemima that we see in the Zoom before? I said, yes, this business has transformed her.
Hi guys, sorry, I think incidentally I've been made a host. I'm trying to look for Sister Matilda and make her the host back. Sister Matilda, can you put your hands up so that I can make you the host, give you back the host, please? Yeah, she's out of the system. She's gone off. Oh, what a shame. All right, we'll carry on. Okay, I think she's back in.
Yes. Yes, I'm back in.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Jemima. my laptop just went off just like that. I'm really, really sorry, guys. I am back. Okay, let me spotlight myself. You see, I have my lady. Okay, I have boss lady. Oh my God, let me calm down from the distractions. I'm really, really sorry, everyone. My laptop just went off. And there was something that I was going to add to what Jemima was saying. And, you know, the friends and the people that you walk around with and the negativities. Oh my goodness, please don't let anybody derail you from what you're doing. There's one, I told you that I always listen to something. Self-motivation and self-education and self-development has come up and come up and come up again. I always listen to Les Brown. I listen to a lot of people on Facebook. I don't like reading, I will not lie to you, but I like listening a lot. So I listen to so many things. I've been paying for, what's the name? I've been paying for YouTube for over 1.5 years now. I pay £15. So whilst I'm doing my things, I can still be able to use my screen to do the things that I do. And that is what I pay for myself on a monthly basis as self-development. I don't know which one that you do, but find something that will help you develop yourself on a daily basis, no matter what it is. I do the same. Sister Charity does the same. Do that. It helps you. And there was one day I was listening. I mean, I've been listening to this and, you know, over and over and over again. If there was anything that Shirley says she does the same as well. If there's anything that I have learned in this business, I have learned from YouTube, from paying this £15 every month. What is your self-development? Do you pay something for you to, I mean, when you haven't paid for anything and it's for free, there's no value. We all know that. You know, we'll go to the gym and then we'll just do the thing that we're doing. We are not spending much money, so we don't do what needs to be done. Everything that's given to you for free, it hasn't got any value. Because of that, you don't cherish it as much. Go and spend money on yourself. It's very, very important. Mama, don't worry. I'll go and learn the nursing or nutrition on the side to develop my own self. There's one thing I wanted to say. There's two people. If you've been listening to Les Brown, you will know this story. Two people, both of them lost their jobs. Two of them came out looking for a job, going around looking for a job. One of them gave up. Okay, this person decided not to go anymore. There's no more jobs out there. I don't think there's anything out there for me. One of them decided I will still keep on going. She kept on going to work, looking for work. Some places he will go, they will say he's overqualified. Another place he will go, they will tell her whatever, And then one day he went to another place and they said, there's no jobs. You're even overqualified. I said, don't worry. Can I work for free? They said, yes, you can work for free, but don't come and ask me for anything. He said, you don't worry. I'm ready to work for free. You know, it gets to a point where you have to give something for free to get something very valuable. So this guy is working there. Don't forget the other guy. The other guy is there, sitting at home, watching TV, drinking, chatting with negative friends. So he's sitting home, enjoying being home, being negative. And this one went to work for free. Even if it's a volunteering job, a volunteering work, do it for free. Something valuable will come out of it. So this person did the job for free. Guess who left the job? The best worker over there, he left the job. A few days after, the manager left the job. And they looked into what this guy was doing on a daily basis for free. And they realized that he had something in him that he can actually take the manager's job. And he did. What is the difference between these two men? I'll leave you with that. Answer me later if you can, put it in the comments. What is the difference between the guy who's sitting home, talking with his negative friends, drinking, eating, fighting with his wife on top? Because an idle man, yeah, you know what that ends. What do you think? Why is those two people different? Go and find a solution and come back to me. Anyway, I have Boss Lady Olivia, who is going to be my next speaker. Jemima, thank you so much. You have poured, you know, when you come out like that, I love it. Thank you for bringing everything that is inside of you out there. I hope that people have taken notes and they're going to give, you know, they're going to take something out of this. I have my notes here. I'll tell you all about it later.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So Boss Lady Olivia, let me find you so I can spotlight you with me. I'm going to be reading the comments. What happened to these two guys? What do you think? Boss Lady Olivia, let me add you to my spotlight. Okay. Yeah, I like the smile, Betty.
Let me just take I think that my background is actually.
It looks good.
I see my teeth. Do you see my teeth?
Oh, yeah. Well, now that you're talking.
Because I haven't got my green thing behind.
The green background. Okay. Okay. So you want to change it, or you're trying to change it? I can go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'll tell you, I mean, as I told you, everybody that I have here, I have a little bit of, you know, I know just a little about them. I remember the first time I had an encounter with Olivia. I think I was SP then. Those days we didn't call it SP, we call it, what was it? Well, whatever that day.
Direct distribute.
SDD. Yeah. Yeah, SDD. And she came, my upline Nona invited her to come and speak in our Zoom. And oh my goodness, this woman poured her heart out. She was so knowledgeable. She was, you know, and I comment to her and I said, you know, I'm a hairdresser and I want to be like you so I can leave my job. And she in a very nice tone of her voice, she said, Matilda, don't leave your job. Do you know that you can incorporate this with hairdressing? This is what our berry capsule do. This is what it does. This is what it does. And if you learn it properly, you can do this two business perfectly. And I'm like, oh my God. So the next day I said, let me find this woman so I can go and do a live video with her. And that was the best live video I've had with somebody on my page for a very long time. I know people who goes back and they watch party that one so many times. I was only SP. This is one thing you need to do. It doesn't matter how much somebody knows on this platform. It doesn't matter how high somebody is. Be bold enough and go to them and say, sis, can I do this with you? Sis, can you help me with this? Sis, some of them, you know, they're there and you think they're so scary, they're so high. Oh my God, I don't think Matilda will have time for me. Oh, I don't think Olivia will have time for me. We have time for everybody. That is why we have this community. Anyway, let me not talk too much. Olivia, please speak to us.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, Matilda, for actually considering me to speak to your these amazing leaders and entrepreneurs, both men and women. And I really do not take this lightly at all. I am just so humbled because at the end of the day, we have just got some fantastic, fantastic leaders. And Jemima, I'm taking your number on that. Here's about motivational, and I think the first thing that I must do very, very quickly is just share a little bit. It's not an opportunity course. I'm not going to discuss anything in regards to opportunity, but I want to just take you back to a little bit of where maybe people can get an understanding of who I am. Okay, because some people might have heard of me, some people might not know me, and I think it's best. There's almost over 600 people here. And I guess, I don't know what my time is. I'm going to go very, very quickly because I know that afterwards we've got a firecracker. So okay. For those that don't know, my name is Olivia, and I came into the business just very, very quickly via my husband. Like I said, it's not an opportunity call. And when I first started this business, and I'm here to share this, there's a reason why. Before I even go, can anybody, there's a test. Can anybody look at the flyer and see what's on that flyer that Matilda put up? And there's a reason why. If you could put, and you could spot what's on that flyer. So I came into the business and, was doing pretty well in the business until 2018. Okay, 2018, and I just want to share this because I know that this is a motivational Zoom, and I mean, I'm thinking like, what can I say to you guys that has not been said before? Ronke has said things, Judith has said, Uche has said, Sheila, Jemima,
Joy,
Joy,
Ewen.
Kevway, they've all said so much, and I'm thinking that what have I got to say? I could just run with what they've given me, but I'm going to come from another background, and I'm coming with a level of boldness. All right, I've grown in this business, and some people may feel offended, but that is okay. All right, I will tell you, do not take the spirit of offense. All right, I come to share because I'm here to motivate you. And a lot of people have said, Jemima has said, I said, what have I got to say? Jemima said a lot of the things that I want to touch on, but I'm going to touch it from my perspective. 2018, I hit SSC. And I got, we don't use the word stuck. We just say that I got to a level, and rebuilding. And in that business, I was rebuilding, okay, and it was going, and then it would drop. And I would rebuild, and it would go, and it will drop. And there are many of you that might be in that position right now that feels that you're rebuilding and nothing is happening. Now, with all due respect, I'm not one of those people where those people that have known me, I've always been on the scene. With all due respect, I've never come off the scene. I've never come off. I know that some people have left the business and come back. I've never. And for many people might have seen me and thought that, oh, when they thought that when I hit the promotions last year, oh, well, I thought she was, NMD and stuff like that already. Why am I telling you this? Because sometimes and I want to speak with you, not to you today. Sometimes we are in this business and we look at positions. And I deliberately told Matilda, I deliberately told her, I said, Matilda, anybody that knows me that wants me an opportunity to go, I'll tell them as well. Don't put my position there, NMD.
Yeah, I remember.
Because I feel that sometimes, and this is the honest truth, and I'm going to be honest with you, is that I feel that sometimes we're in this thing where we are chasing the position because we're in almost like a panic attack. And that's a bit like my story. That, you know, was in this business for a while, for 2 years. And it was like all these promotions. Let's be honest with ourselves. Sometimes that gets to your head that, oh my goodness, these people are overtaking. Let's be honest. Oh, I'm not in for permissions and things like that. Yes, you are, because you can't help it. You see the positions, you feel under pressure.
Yes.
And I felt under pressure at some points because I was building and it was dropping. I was building and it was dropping. And I couldn't understand why. Now, how many of you are here? You've heard what these people that have said before, but how many of you, with your hand on your heart, believe that you were working hard, but it was just not going? And what tends to happen is that we have this thinking that, oh, they've done it, but I'm doing what they're doing and I'm doing my best and nothing is moving. Nothing is moving, but I'm doing my best. And so some people feel demoted. Some people feel this is not for me. Some people feel why? Because wow, it's positions, titles and stuff. But one thing that I've learned is that when you come into this business, the thing that people don't understand is that it is a business. And that's the journey that I really want to really talk to you about in regards to the business. You know, I love what Judith said. She said something, and I'm gonna always hold on there because I actually do it. And I know a lot of uplines do it, where you are praying. Your upline is praying for you. Trust me. Your upline is really, your upline is really, really praying. And trust me, I'm praying for so many people. But the truth of the matter is that sometimes we get to a point where you're building and you're getting frustrated because the people that you brought into the business, they're not performing the way that you want to perform, and you end up getting frustrated. How many people feel that way? It's the honest truth, you feel that way. And one thing I've learned in life is that people will always be people, and you cannot force people. And it becomes an element sometimes where you become controlling. I said it, where you become controlling.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go back just a little bit to my little background. Why Juice Plus? Why am I doing? I work full time. Why am I doing what I'm doing? I worked full time. I'm not here to talk about, you know, leaving your job or anything. Anybody that knows me, back in the days, I used to go, I love my job. Every time I love my job. I love my job until COVID came. And then I realized I wasn't enjoying my job the way that I used to enjoy my job. That job that I was shouting, when I first began, anyone that knew me before, I love my job, I love my job. I was not enjoying my job as I used to. I enjoyed the work, but I wasn't enjoying the situation that I was in. That leads me to this. Now, when you come in, people have got different talents, people have got different things. And Jemima touched on it very, very shortly to say, you know what, sometimes when we come into this business, some people just like, it's almost like, and I know that there's different faiths that are here. And I'm not gonna talk because I know there's a faith, but I'll talk from a Christian perspective, if you don't mind. Sometimes we hear that some people that come into the church doors that are so educated, they leave their education outside the door and they come in. And then you just see them like sheep. It's like they're not educated anymore. That's the same thing sometimes with this business. You know, some people that have got professions and stuff, when they come in this business, it's like they leave that at the door. They don't know how to bring that in. They don't know how to mix it together. They don't know how to blend it together to make it work for you. You leave at the door and you become silly. And that's not what this business is about. It is a business, ladies and gentlemen. And, you know, when I came into the business, the one thing that people used to ask me, by the way, I'm Nigerian. I am not a Jamaican that married a Nigerian. I am a full-blown Nigerian.
Thanks for clarifying
African.
that.
Because a lot of people, when I came into this business, and I'm going to tell you my mindset, because some people may feel this way. When I came into this business, all right, some people were wondering, is she Jamaican? Is she West Indian? She's not Nigerian. Is she African? Or she must be a person that's married into an African person. Well, as I was growing in this business, you know, people were challenging me, and that was not a problem. But my mindset, we're going to talk about mindset in a minute. What was going through my mind was that it came to a point where I see, I'm like, please believe me, I'm Nigerian. I am. And you saw these Nigerian people, I'm going to be honest. Damn, they were like hitting, Matilda will know. Wow, hitting promotions, and wow, we would see Edgar, Constance, Judith, and stuff like that. And then you I almost started to look at myself. Am I a Nigerian? What's going on here? Because people did not, because people were not accepting. They didn't, you can't speak the language and stuff like that. And what was going through my mind and what kind of like started my growth was that I started to becoming intimidated. I didn't know who I was in the business. Anybody that had watched, there was a Facebook Live that I did. I should be proud of who I am. I mentioned before, those of you that followed my story, I was a mother before I became a wife. I had a child when I was young. I was a single parent. The father of my child is not Nigerian. The father of my child is a West Indian, is a Jamaican. Okay. There was that struggle. I remember raising my son by myself. I only got married, we're probably like 2014. I got married. That's when I got married. My son is an adult. When I was going, I hear mums talking about, and this is where I want to really give home on to those mums. If you have young children and you're in this business, please don't ever give up. You see, the opportunities that you can give your children, I never ever had that opportunity. I was a career woman, but at the expense of what?
Motherhood.
I didn't have those times. I remember promising my son, oh, don't worry. And I was quite good in my career. Don't worry, I will take you to Disney World. I never ever got the chance to take my son to Disney World. My son is 29 years old, older than some of you in this Zoom.
Yeah,
I don't look like
very true.
I don't look that way, I know.
No.
But I can never turn that clock back. The relationship that I could have had with my son, I didn't have it because I was working, I was throwing a career, and there's nothing wrong with having a career. But with this business, you can have the best of both worlds.
Yes.
And that's why I always tell people, sorry, forgive me. I'm not one to say, oh, I've left my job. Thank God for those that have left their job and doing this full time. But there are some people that are doing this and they're still enjoying their jobs. Forgive me, like I said, I've got to the point where, you know what, if I offend anyone, you can leave. I don't care. Matilda's given me the thing. She's given me the go ahead.
The platform to talk, yeah.
You know, I believe that sometimes we got to rethink. Sometimes we talk, we just talk. That cleaning job that you're doing, you better leave it to come and focus on this business. I'm coming from another angle. Why should you leave your cleaning job? Why should you leave your caring job? Why should you? You could do the best of both worlds. Why do I say that? January, if all the carers had left their jobs, Okay. My dad was in a care home. After a while, last year, he fell down a couple of times. He was living by himself. My mum and my dad, they don't live together. They're divorced. He was living by himself and he kept on very, very smart. My dad kept on falling down. We had to take him to the hospital. We knew then, as a family, that we could not leave my dad, even though my dad was independent. I only found out when my dad passed away, how old my dad really was. Those of you that saw my Facebook Live with my dad many years ago, I was telling my dad, oh, my dad is 90, my dad was not, my dad was a lot older. I only found out when he passed away. I'll tell you how old he is in a minute. But we had to put him in a care home. Now, ladies and gentlemen that are here, if we do not have care workers, where would I put my dad? This is something that we talk sometimes and we don't think. All these other jobs, if we don't have people to do it, who will do it? But I'm coming from another angle. You're in a care, you're doing cleaning. You might be in that job to get information. And then this business helps you to build you up so that you can get information to have your own. What's wrong with you? Being in a care home, being a carer, learning the skills, having your Juice Plus business, learning the skills of entrepreneuring, learning the skills of being a motivator, learning the skills of a business person, and then you marry the two together. You end up having your own care home. You've learned the skills of becoming an entrepreneur, business-like and stuff like that. You've learned the skills of being a carer. So I'm not in the thing, I'm sorry to say, leave your job. Because if everybody leaves their job, dustbin, blah, blah, where are we going to be now? We need these people. But what you can do is learn in that job, learn the skills of that job, have a vision, and marry the two together and start building your own empire. So coming back, I was intimidated. Nigerian, couldn't. And then there was this thing, your mindset. Who English, help? I said, hey, oh my God, they're referring to me. Who English? Because Olivia speaks a certain way. I was intimidated. I was intimidated. I could not function. I started to try and behave like other people because I wasn't being myself. I was not being myself. I went on Facebook, I tried to speak, una broken, come and buy my products, oh, come and please. It was not me. I remember Irene goes, Olivia, please. I remember one time Irene called me to one of her Zooms and I tried to speak broken. She said, Olivia, please. Because I felt like maybe they could relate to me. And then I thought that, oh, people will not join me. I need to find my type of people, my color people and stuff like that. They're not engaging with me and stuff. But, you know, I felt, how many of you feel like that? You don't feel part of the thing.
Anything.
You don't feel part of the clique. And then you've got some people looking at you or the way that you talk. The way that you talk. You see, my thing is, I'm not like that person. I'm very like, you know, trying to be realistic and things like that. And sometimes it doesn't help because I remember when I was going to Nigeria and our house help was there. I'll give you a little example because there's some people that were late. So I want to just bring this out before I go for the kill. So stay with me. I went to Nigeria and we had a house help. Okay, my sister-in-law went with, we were staying in my husband's family house. And the house help was Esther. And I would say, Esther, please, could you do this for me? Esther will not answer. Esther will not answer. Esther will not answer. My sister-in-law will come. Esther! Oh, the girl is running. And the funniest thing is, I am older than my sister-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
So I realized it was like a cultural thing, that some people are cultural. Yes, I was born in the UK, but I've lived in Nigeria, by the way. Okay, I lived a couple of years. Maybe I did go back to England once in a while. I didn't get to know the culture. But it was a cultural thing. Esther! And Esther will run. But with the way that I talked, so I started to feel intimidated. This affected my business. I wasn't like everyone else. The Nigerians. I'm not like Ghanaian. I'm feeling kind of like intimidated and stuff. And that's where I felt that was a thing on my business. Because I was trying to be like everyone else. And I was not being who I was in myself. You're unique in who you are. How you present will draw the people. You know, you learn from your upline, but you don't have to be your upline. You learn from your sidelines, but you don't have to. You find the uniqueness in yourself. And that was the mistake I was making. I was building and thing, it was dropping. I started to get frustrated. I said, hey, okay, those people, they don't like me because there's some people in the business. Come on, mental. Yeah, there's some people in Gist Plus. They don't like me. Maybe they're doing juju on me. What do I know about juju? I started to use that. I've been watching so much Nollywood movies and stuff like that. It must be juju, it must be something, it must be hindrance and stuff, because I was not being myself. The moment that my business started to move was when I said, I have to be myself. I cannot be like anybody else. I've got to be comfortable in who I am. And though you may see people moving, bam, 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 promotions, hey, title and stuff, that was not me. You see, when people call me, I said to Matilda, please don't put NMD. Why? Because I don't want people to see the title. We are so caught up with titles. We're so caught up. And the people that say, oh, I'm not caught up with titles, you would love to push that up when they get to think, oh, director. Hey. The way that you speak to your team members. The thing is, we use this boss lady thing as a to respect and stuff. But some people would take that thing on their head, and then they look down. So what happens? I'm talking about looking inside of you and seeing the uniqueness. Now, how did my business grow? I remember coming to Zooms. I would do Zooms. Nobody would turn up to the Zooms. You know what I started to do? I started to do Zooms like I had 10,000 people in my Zoom. That's where I started to do those recordings that some of you may be hitting, that some of you may be watching right now on YouTube.
Yeah.
It is through the bout of my pain that nobody was coming to Zooms. I said, all right, then if nobody's coming to Zooms, then I might as well pretend like I have 10,000 people and welcome. Oh, welcome. Thank you for joining. Team of CEOs. Blah, 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 blah. Today, we're going to be talking about, I pretended. Sometimes when you feel that nothing is happening, there is something happening if you carry on doing it. So we hear these things. Oh, do this, do that. And we have a lot of people that may be coming as what I call them Zoom junkies. They come to Zooms, as we've heard before, you sit down and you're not really doing anything. And we hear people saying, do this, do X, Y, and Z. But let's talk about the reality. Be positive. How do you become positive? Don't listen to negativity. How do I not listen to negativity? Do your business. How do I do this? And so I'm going to show you something that is different. You've heard it before, but I want to do something that is slightly, anybody that knows me, I do presentations. Oh, she's doing presentation again. Let me tell you the reason why I do presentation. You see, I learn our brain is very, 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 very powerful. And sometimes someone can be talking. And if I ask majority of you that have come since Monday, what was said, if you didn't write it down and stuff, what was said, even without looking at your notes, what was said? You remember a person that's in here, it's only 7% of what the person is saying is that you're taking in. That's why they say, write down. But there's some people that we've got to understand that not everybody is a writer. Not everyone can write I can't write as fast. I've got to do pictures and stuff like that. But sometimes people can see, and that makes people remember. So you may have heard what these speakers have said before, but I'm a type of person that I like presentations, because even though you might not be listening to what I'm saying, there will be a picture or something that you will see that you will take in that you will remember.
Yes.
And that's why. So I'm going to talk now. Before I go on, they said, hey, everybody knows I use this thing, MYOB. MYOB, mind your own business. And someone told me once, Olivia, you know this MYOB that you said, mind your own business. You know, some people are taking offense to it. They're saying, Olivia's saying, mind your own business. That's rude. That's rude. So I realize, people do not understand what I'm trying to say in regards to mind your own business. When you come in, this is a business, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are. And the important thing is that even a market trader understands her business. And I realized that in the times that I was just on a level, I started to look and think, what's going on with my business? Is it because people do not understand who are the type of people that we're bringing into the business? I can't go into that right now because of time. The types, understanding your business, understanding the type of people, understanding you've got the salesperson, you've got the charity givers, you've got the things. I'm not going to talk about that right now. Some of you know where I'm going with that, but I'm not going to talk about that. But I want to talk about mind your own business. And some of you might have heard it before, but I'm coming from another angle. If I can share my screen.
Yes, you can.
Beautiful. So the first thing I love about this title, Rise Again. And I got this from Simon today. Those of you that follow Simon Bowler, he put this on his page. And I thought, this connects to Matilda's thing, Rise Again. Because in order for us to rise, we must have been at some point down, or not, maybe not down, but at a level. Or even if you're high, it means come up even higher. And so, you know, this is he says, a day in the life of an entrepreneur. Everybody, this is what we all sometimes have it. We might not say it the way that he's put it there. Oh, this is hard. Oh, one point you're excited. Next one, I messed up. Next one, it's working. The next one, I think I'm going to be bankrupt. The next one, give up the good for the great. Yeah. The next thing, I was wrong. I suck. Next thing, I'm good. I don't know why I get so down on myself. You know, the next thing, wait a second. My life is great. We all go through that. From Monday, we heard the speakers, Judith, Uche, Sheila, I'm up. Someone tells you, oh, you phone, I'm motivated now, I'm making my phone call. Oh, do you want to join? No. Hey, check. You go down. Oh, we have this. This is part of our lives. as an entrepreneur, ups and downs. But I want to talk to you about mind your own business, but from another level. This is a business, and we've got to understand our businesses. The compensation, what's her name mentioned that yesterday? Ronke. Understanding your compensation plan is very important. Understanding, even if it's the next level, just understanding enough for you to get to that level, and then you learn more. I don't know everything about the Juice Plus business. We are learning every day, but know enough that you'll be able to share to somebody else. We heard so many people say, the ladder, it is in the mind, mindset. Your mind. I'm going to tell you the truth. I know that some people, like I said, please don't take offense. Everything that everyone says, take it. But I'm going to tell you from my perspective, because everybody has their own different perspective. This Juice Plus business, or anything in life, but let's focus on Juice Plus. I'm sorry. It's not about recruiting for you to become a success. It's not about your customers for you to become a success. It's about your mindset. If we don't get our mindset right, recruitment ain't gonna work. Customers ain't gonna work. It's self-development. So I want to talk to you not about mind your own business. I want to talk to you about 5 senses to mind your own business. I want to take you through a practical step for you to understand yourself. Remember, when you sign up, please, this is why I don't like the title thing. This is why I don't like the hairstyle and thing. Because the truth of the matter is, the moment that you step into this business that you sign up, I want you to close your eyes because you are an entrepreneur. You are a business owner.
No.
Don't let anybody in this business or outside this business tell you anything less. Okay? You may not be PMD plus yet, but you are, ladies and gentlemen, a business owner and entrepreneur. And that's the first thing I want you to take. That's the first step. Whether you've just joined this business, close your eyes. Because the PMD plus paid the same amount as you just coming into this business. And they've worked their way up, and you can work your way up as well. So don't let anybody, because we have this, oh my God, she's this. Am I ever going to be like that? I want you every day to close your eyes and say, I'm a boss lady. I'm a boss man. I am a CEO. I am an entrepreneur. I am a business owner. I want you to see that. So it's all about the mind. So now I want to take you step by step. You've probably heard it, but I want to now take you step to step, because I tell you to do this, do that, be positive, do this, but I want to connect you, because this is about motivation. So that when you go home, you can now connect to your home. What am I saying, go home? When you're in your own time, or some of you might be at work, you can now connect. 5 senses to mind your own business. First of all, it is your own business. It is not your uplines. It is not your sidelines. It is your own business. And so therefore, you have to take responsibility. It is not the responsibility of your upline. It is not the responsibility of your sidelines. It is not the responsibility of your downlines. It is your responsibility, because it is your business. And so therefore, really and truly, if it is your business, it shouldn't be uplines chasing downlines. It should be downlines. I don't even like using those word downlines. Business partners going up to your upline. Can you explain this? Can you explain that? I want to know more. I'm willing to know more. And Juice Plus has made it so easy that everything that we need to grow our business is in your virtual office.
Yeah.
Those of you that don't like reading, there are videos there. If you don't like, forgive me, you know, the way those videos are out there, you can go to my YouTube. If you want to identify to your people there, go to your YouTube. Go to my YouTube. You will see it there. Training. How to get to this, how to get to that, how to get to blah, blah, blah. I've done it. I haven't done all the promotions. I'm working on that. But it's your own business. So I'm going to talk about the 5 senses so that you can understand. I'm going to go quick. What are the 5 senses? Your sight, your taste, your hearing, your smell, your touch. And I'm going to link this now, okay, to your business so that you can now understand how to motivate. These 5 senses are connected to your mindset. Mind your own business. It's all connected to your mind. So when people are telling you to do this and that, I now want to break it down for you to understand a little bit better. So let's start. Your eyes, your sight. We've heard it before. The question is, what are you seeing? We've heard this vision board. It is important. The reason why we must have vision boards is that it gives you a connection to your mindset. You look at it every single day. Your understanding, that's where you want to go. So that's why it's connected to your mindset that will help your business. Okay? There's another thing, you know, people write different types of vision boards. And one of the things that I teach my team, it's not just about a vision board, but I want you to think outside the vision board. And that is, what do you need to do to achieve it? That gives you accountability. Because you can have the vision board, bam, 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 bam. I want the house, I want this, I want that. But on your vision board, I want you now to write, what do you need to do to achieve that is on your vision board? That's what I want you to do. So not just doing a vision board, but writing down what you need to do. If it's a promotion that you're even going for, that's on your vision board. You want to go to SP. What is it that you need to do to achieve it? Because it's easy to do a vision board. In fact, some people have dream boards. That dream board, I don't agree with dream boards. Hey, I dream, I want this hat, I want this, I want that. But it doesn't give you accountability of how you're going to go about it. Your vision makes you focus. And I want to do a little experiment quickly to just think before we go. We're going to be really quick. Those of you that already know the answers, that have seen this, I don't want you to say anything, please. All right? This is a benefit of those that if you're helping, then you won't say anything. I'm going to show you this, and I want you to put in the chat what you can see. Can you now write down what you can see? Just quickly, have a look and write down. Good, bunny, I like that. Bunny, rabbit, bunny, cat, rabbit, bunny, cat, rabbit, 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 yeah. Okay. Would you say the first one, a dog? Second one, a cat? Someone said a bunny. Now I'm going to show you something else. I want you to refocus on that picture. Look clearly now. Look deep. Now tell me what you can see.
Pig. Wow.
One people see dog, cat. Some people said family.
Woman and a
This
man.
one here, can you see a boy looking at a girl? You refocus. Look, there's a boy, he's looking at the girl. The next one, you see an older couple. The man and the woman looking down onto the man. Look properly, refocus. The third one, can you see the woman, the man underneath, and a baby? When your vision is blurred, when you are off sight, when you are on that level where you feel that your business is not moving, I am encouraging you, refocus. Refocus on that vision. Let's move to the second sense. Tasting. How do we connect our tasting? So these things are things that we have. So every time you see, you touch your eyes, you go, hey, my business, your business, my vision, my vision, my vision. Now your tongue. Taste. You've heard it so much. You have to become the product of the product. You do not have a business of Juice Plus, or you have no business having a business of Juice Plus unless you become the product of the products. If you're not using the products, you don't have a business. So tasting connects. So whenever you're thinking about your tasting, you've got to remember, I have to be the product of the product. I've got to use my products and have a story. It is through your stories, through your testimony, that then you can share with others. And notice I didn't put weight loss, because some people are under the delusion that it's about weight loss, it's about weight loss. It's not just about weight loss. People have got different testimonials, whatever your testimony is, but become the product of the product. That is your taste sense. Your taste sense, becoming the product of the product, helps you with your mindset, helps you to formulate your story that is going to help you with your business. Let's move on. What are you hearing? We talk about negativity, but now I want you to contact that negativity with your ears, your 5 senses connected to your mindset. What are you listening to? Surrounding yourself with positive people. You know, we talk about this, positive people, but now I'm bringing practicality. Telling your senses is connected to your mindset that will connect to your business. What are you listening to? Matilda said it. YouTube, I've invested in that £15. I do that. On my way driving, I listen to it and stuff. It is the best investment that you can ever make to upgrade your YouTube. Honestly, it is the best investment that you can ever do. What are you consistently listening? Surrounding yourself with positive people. This motivational Zoom is a good way. Your ears is connected to your business. So your nose. So how's your nose? What are you smelling? Do you know that your smelling is connected to your appetite? If you smell something, you smell it good, it's connected to your hunger. Are you hungry for success? What are you smelling? Do you smell success? Are you hungry for that success? So whenever you're going and people are talking about, are you hungry? Touch your nose. That will connect you to your brain. You know that, you know what, success, my brain. I'm hungry for success. Connected. These things actually do it physically. When someone's talking eyes, you know. Ears, you know. Tongue, you know. Nose, you know. Because it's connected to your brain that will help your business. Are you hungry for success? Touch. Touch. This business is not going to move unless you work. We can sit down in Zooms all we like. I can share all this. But if you're not putting in the work, the business is not going to move.
Yeah.
It's like a wheelbarrow. If you don't push it, it's not going to go anywhere. We got to put in the work. That's where your touch is. Your touch, actually physically doing something to make that change. Touch also means touching people's lives. How are you touching people's lives? You cannot touch people's lives until you physically do the work. That means on your, if anyone's telling you go on Facebook Lives, you do it. If everyone's saying adding, you're doing it. If people are saying this or that, you cannot. We're in this business. This business is about touching people's lives. This business is about changing people's lives. And you cannot, ladies and gentlemen, do it unless you put in the work. That is the honest truth.
Yeah.
There is one other sense that I want to talk about. I told you about the 5 senses, but I wanted to talk about one more sense. This is the 6th sense. For me, it works. That 6th sense is your faith. The 6th sense is your faith. Whatever your faith belief system is, whether you're Christian, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Hindu, whatever it is, it's always important for your business to grow, to always connect to your 6th sense. It's really important. So when you combine all those, so when you're hearing people say this, do that, now you know that your 5 senses plus your 6th sense will affect your mindset. And it is your mindset, minding your own business. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about as an insult. I'm talking about minding, understanding your 5 senses that will communicate to your mindset that will help your business grow. And if you can actually now start engaging those 2, you will see. It's not about timing. It's about growing and building that foundation. Because at the end of the day, I always tell people, Juice Plus does not give you an expiry date.
I like
So don't
that.
give yourself one. Doesn't give you an expiry. Juice Plus doesn't say, oh, if you don't hit this at this time, you're out of the business. So why do you want to give yourself an expiry date? Oh, they've insulted you. Oh, they've done this. Oh, they've done that. Oh, this is not working for me. I'm giving up. Why do you want to give up on yourself? Juice Plus didn't give up on you. Left you there. Said, carry on. Doesn't matter about the timing. Don't get distracted by the promotions. Yeah, because at the end of the day, if you're consistent in what you do, what happens? And I always encourage people, those of you that are so-called leaders, directors, whatever you want to call yourselves, that want to look down, be careful. Because the people that you're looking down, they're coming up. So what do you want to do now? When you're all sitting on the presidential marketing director's plus table? The person, you feel embarrassed. You feel embarrassed. If you want to look down on someone, you're going to feel embarrassed. And that's when those people will say, I'm sorry if you're not a Christian. You see, for those that want to look down on me or any of you that are there, that feels that they're high, and you're on that table, that director's table or that director's thing, I will quote to you from the Bible. That prepares a table in the presence of my enemies. So be careful we must be careful how we treat people. Not because you've got a title that you must look down on someone or you must shout at somebody. I know that you get frustrated. But one thing that I've learned is that people will always be people. And you cannot want it more than the person themselves. Because when you want it more than the person themselves, and you are pushing and you're pushing, it now becomes controlling. And that's a danger. Allow people to grow. Help them along the line. All the tips and stuff that all the other people, the other speakers have given, I want you now to connect it to your 5 senses. Let it work with your mindset. And now pursue what you need to pursue. So that's all I have to share. I couldn't share because of time. Studying the people that are in your businesses and understanding that you've got different people that come that will help you to build. You've got the scaffolding. And maybe that's another time I will share that. Understanding the scaffolding, understanding you're going to have charity givers. You're going to have the salespeople. You're going to have those people that have got agency. They have got recruitment agencies for you. And every person has a reason in your business. We don't have time to share that. The next time I will, because the firecracker is about to come on. So, Matilda, thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. What can I say? Olivia, you're coming back on because I want you to share the recruiting businesses, because that is what we need, right? So get ready when I call you again and say you're back on. You better be ready for me. I know you're always on board and ready to come on anyway. Oh my goodness. Let me not just spoil anything, because I can't even have anything to say. Can I? I don't even know how to say. But you know what? Huh? You see, all these things that this woman has listed, these are exactly what we need in this business. That is exactly the things that, you know what, some people are hiding behind. And these are some of the, you know, I can see these things. Focus. That word, there's some people I've been focusing on, not because I'm jealous in them, but I'm looking at them and I'm like, oh my goodness. And I'm telling you, everybody, if I use myself as an example, that I have focused my eyes on, I have become what that person is. With faith, with hearing and listening. There's some of the things that you hear, you don't even want to carry on with this business. Who is she? Who is she? But you know what? As you're saying who is she, I am focusing. I'm coming where you are. I am running fast. Don't let your eye off that ball that is rolling in front of you. Even if I haven't done anything in this business, I have focused on a few people in this business. I have my eyes on Olivia, but to me, the kind of brain that she has, I can't have it too. Hey, I have focused my eyes on a few people, and almost everybody that I have focused my eyes on, I can confidently tell you, I have become that person. Ego was one. When I came in, I'm like, oh my goodness, if a Nigerian woman can do it, a Ghana woman, I can also do it. And I have my focus on there. Oh my God, when I was SC, and then Judith is doing IMD, EMD, PMD. Oh my God, I can do what this woman is doing. Why can't I? I don't know. The pandemic, it came for me. I took advantage of it, honestly. But I had it there. I had it on my vision board. If she did it, I can do it and more. If you can see on my vision board, and more. In the end more, which is the plus, is on it. Why can you not do it? You know what I'm saying? I can't say much, but this gives me that kind of fire that I can't even stop burning. Do your business, mind it. As she's saying, have this, how many senses? 6, with your faith on top. I sit down when I pray, oh my God, why can I not do this if somebody did it? That was the faith there. The focus was there. The vision was there. Everything that this woman has gone through, you are doing it without you knowing. If you focus well, you can aim it and you can hit it. If you're not focusing well, you know what you're doing. If you're listening to what people are saying, oh my God, it's okay. I'll just leave here. Olivia, thank you so much. You know what, today, You've hit on it. Everybody have their own way of doing their things. And you know, in this business, take a little bit from here, change it, make it your own, run with it. If someone is telling you something, it doesn't work for you, leave it. It's not by force that you have to take everybody's advice. Do what works best for you. And I'm telling you, with this business, so long as you're focusing, there's one thing that I found in this business. If you're jealous, you know they get anywhere. I'm telling you, the moment you're jealous, that Matilda, who is she? She has become a premature leader. My dear, you will not get here. Why? Because you are not ready for it. There's nothing different. It's about you focusing on yourself and minding your own business. Forget about other people's businesses. Focus on yours. You know what? Don't let the fire come. Thank you so much. We have taken so much from me. I mean, look at the box. It's just exploding. We've got more than 1,000 messages. Just for you. I don't know how you're going to read it, but I better go back and read all of them. Thank you so much. You have poured your heart out. You know what? It gets to a point where one has to speak from the heart. And speaking from the heart, it can come out as rude. It can come out as bossy. It can come out at anyhow that you want to take it. It's up to you to focus on what you want to take. And after you've taken it, I'm telling you, go and run your business. This business works for everyone. You just have to focus and hit well. I have the firecracker. You gave me name. It's not me that is saying no. Cross lady, cross dance. I didn't say it all. This one, boss lady, don't. Let me see where she is. I didn't say you are a firecracker. Boss lady, this one, now your person that brought it to, not me. Good afternoon.
Oh my God. You know what, Matilda? Wow. I'm just here. You know what? I'm just glued on this my chair.
And you know what? There's one thing I was going to do. The last time Ophelia did this program for 7 hours, me, I'm besting. Please let me go and ease myself and come. I don't want to.
You know what? I wanted to go and ease myself, but I said I'm not gonna go.
Hey, I wanted this one to finish before I go.
But I said I'm not gonna go anywhere.
Guys, you bear with me. Let me go. Everybody go and ease yourself. I know you all need it. Huh?
Go. We are waiting. We are waiting. And we all needed this. We all needed this motivation. We all needed. Thank you so much, Matilda. Honestly, we all needed it. Olivia, you just nailed it. Sister Jamila. Oh my God. I don't even know where to start. But you know what? Who is saying who is here now? 625 people. Who is saying that they are not good enough? Who is limiting themselves? Who is just sitting down right now? Who is just sitting down right now, hearing from the first speaker, second speaker, and thinking, I can't. You are still here right now. You are still here right now. Oh my God. Even me, I am supercharged again. Because sometimes you feel like, oh, I've gotten to PMD, I am this, I'm that. You feel that you go to that management mode. No, my people. My people, my own is action. Who is going to take action? Because there is no need. There's no need for us to come here, blah, blah, blah. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You come into the Zoom and you don't do nothing. And you don't do nothing. And you don't even challenge yourself once. You know, once. Say, okay, let me even challenge myself. This is they are talking about. Look at all these people speaking. Look at all these people doing. What are they doing? What this is they are saying here. Am I going to do something? Until I started doing something in my business, until I discover who I am as constant. Like Olivia said, she didn't understand who she was. All this time, she found who she was. And something meaningful started happening. And that's the challenge I want to challenge each and every one of us today. Who are you? Who are you? Have you ever asked yourself, who are you? Who are you? I ask, even if, you know, sometimes you can go, just do it now. If maybe after this Zoom, go to your Facebook. Just ask people. People can even tell you who you are. ask your Facebook people. Like I asked the question today. Go to my wall. It's already there. That's the question I asked my. I just like, okay, let me even ask. Maybe the person I'm thinking I am might not be the person I am. I asked that question on my wall today. Look at everybody, messages coming. So go to your wall. That's one assignment for action taken today. The action you will take today, just even if you didn't do anything today, go and ask, who is Olivia Rufai? Who do you think Constance Ohanos is? Who do you think Juliet Osai is? Who do you think Jamima Amit is? Just ask on your page. Let people answer who you are. People can relate to who you are. But one thing happened anyway. I'm sorry I've not introduced myself. I don't know whether Matilda still wants to do. I just wanted to say something before she would come up and take over her seat.
Hey, me, I'm back, and I missed something. I told you to be quiet. Let me come back.
No. We are just like, you know what? We are revisiting everything that has gone today. We are just moving back.
Okay, so I didn't miss anything then.
We didn't miss much, my darling.
Okay. So let me just introduce you, because I always want to say what I have been taking from each of these leaders. No voice, please. Whose voice is not coming? Mine? Or which one?
Really?
Can anybody hear me? Can you hear both of us? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, maybe the person can go out and come back.
Yeah, please. Sometimes you need to go and come back. So when I came into the business, there are a few people that I was studying. It's a charity. And for you, dear, you are not that you are my teacher. So you are on the one side. I have all the leaders that I came to meet in this business, especially the ones that I wanted to be like. I had a way of following them. I take action from Constance. I go to Judith. The softness, I like the way she does it, like as if she's not doing anything. Though. By the time you realize she combined 3 promotions in one. Then I go to Ego and go to your inbox and go and do this. I'm like, okay, I have to go and do it, because if this is not what she did, she won't be here. Let me go and do it. And then I come to the charities meeting and she will go, when you go to your Facebook, there's one thing I've learned from everyone. Go and type in product. Everybody that you have said product to, their name will come. Hey, that was a breakthrough for me. So I had everything that I was taking from everyone. And I remember going to Constance's page. Oh my God, what kind of fire? Firecracker is even small. I don't know what name I will give you. Fire, this woman is on fire. I remember one of my team members, she saw me the way I was following Constance, and one day we went to, I think when we were in Brighton, she looked at my face. Constance was doing something on stage. She came to me. One of my enemies said, do you know that you're going to be like Constance? I see you in Constance. And I'm like, what? How did you know? Because I can feel the fire. And this is one woman I really want to be like, because the way she jumps, she does everything with excitement. Doesn't matter anything what it is. But you know what? Learn from everyone as we get along. Who do you want to be like? I wanted to be like these leaders because I came to meet them in the business. I wanted to be like each one of them. And I can tell you, even though we have other people who were higher, whatever, but these 4 people, I focused that I wanted to be like them. And Constance, you were one of them. Everything you do on your page, they see them because they follow. Let's go. I've said my own.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, Matilda. Thank you so much. I know most people have heard my story, but I don't want to waste so much of our time. And a lot have been said today. But for me, I like to take action, because there's no need for us to come here today, talk. You don't take action. You don't do nothing. It doesn't make you that success you want to be. It doesn't make those your dreams come true. It doesn't make those your whys to be materialized. Always taking action. Me, I love to take action. Okay, I've heard everything Olivia said right now. I have everything Sister Jamima said. What am I going to do next? Am I going to sit down there and say, you know what? Let them just say. After all, I've come to Zoom. what are you going to do from today? So for me is unlocking your success right now, unlocking your success, because each and every one of us here, I am telling you, we have something unique. I call it unique selling point. You have your own USP. You have your own USP. You have something that people can connect with you. You have something that makes you different. You have something that you can go right now, people can start connecting with you. You have something you can give back. You have something, even in your team. Even in your team, you can decide today, like from today, I'm going to be the best in my team. From today, I'm you know what, there was a time in the business when I really started. Ask my upline Charity, thank you, Chacha, my upline, my boss lady. You know, Charity one day never, followed me, say, Constance, go and post. Constance, go and do this. Constance, go and... I wasn't so difficult like that, because the moment there's something happened to me, the moment I realized that this company is giving me life, my life a meaning. This company is giving my life a purpose. Something started changing in me. My thinking started changing. I started changing my own self. I started being that hungry woman. I started seeing those dreams that I wanted in life, that even the job I was doing never gave it to me. I was in a job for 12 good years. This company took me, okay, go on. They gave me scholarship, did my master's. I came back. And even doing this, my children, oh my God, my children suffered a lot. I leave my house in the morning when the kids are sleeping, coming back very late when the kids are sleeping. After doing all this, I came back. When I came back, what happened? My manager left the company. They said, okay, you deputize, because they know that I am capable, isn't it? I did this for 6 months. Doing it for 6 months, before then, the company now employed somebody else. They said, Constance, share your knowledge. Sharing my knowledge, she's the part of the team. At the end of the day, they said the job is going to go in-house. The job went in-house. They said, everybody apply. I applied. I could remember that fateful day. I went for interview, dressed up. I was thinking I would get the job. I have my master's, I have this, I have that. At the end of the day, the job was given to the person that just came into the job for three months. When the job was given to somebody that just came into, somebody you have shared your knowledge, somebody you even teach, somebody you know that that was when the thinking coming. That was when the pen became the avenue for me to change my life. That was when, and I know most of us are going through this right now. Most of us are going through maybe one pen or the other. It might not be through your job. It might be your family. It might be your mother. It might be everything. It might be your finances right now. But what I am standing here to tell you today, that this company have given your life a meaning and a purpose. So what you unlock on it matters right now with all the speakers, all the step-by-step, the strategies they've given you today. There is no science here right now. There is no rocket science for you to, but if you can take action in every down step, in everything you have written on your notes. Look at my notes. See? I have like this already. In everything you have learned today, you can succeed in this business. You can succeed. I won't say you will not succeed. I'm telling you, I am standing here today. Remember, this is me from nowhere. This is me that was shy. This is me that I didn't have no knowledge. Nobody comes in this business with knowledge of network marketing. I never knew it was a career. But everything can happen today, can change today, because of this person that is watching or us today. Not because of your upline, no. Not because of your sideline, no. Not because of your team members, no. But because of you, who you want to become right now. What changed in my business was when I become no matter what person. No matter what they say, I am going to the top. No matter, I am unstoppable. Do you want to be that no matter what person today? No matter what, you know, there was a time, no matter what worked for me so much in this business. Yeah, Constance is doing too much. Hey, Constance is doing that. Oh my God, look at her. She's jumping up and down on Facebook. Oh my God, who did she? You know what? That was no matter what. Because they are not seeing what I'm saying. Are those people seeing what you are seeing? Have you come to your compensation plan and see what meaningful this compensation plan can do for you and your family? But one thing I will tell you today, when I was doing all these things, I never knew that is not only for me.
Really?
I never knew that it's going to come to my village, Ata. You know, Munamata Njaba. I'm currently in my village right now, talking to you. I never knew that those things I was doing, all those stuff. It wasn't for me alone. Do you want to become no matter what person and achieve your dream? Do you want to become no matter what person? And those dreams you have, those things you want to do, those things you want to give back, guys, we need to give back. I am talking right now. I feel so emotional because people don't understand the depth and the height and the weight of those business because you are looking at look at them, they are just post people. Who wants to be just post people? It's not about just post people. Look at from Monday, hear people talk, hear the speaker speak. Are we just post people? We are extraordinary people, designed by God Almighty, that we have those things in us, but nobody, even when we joined this business, we didn't even identify it. But there is something we call personal growth that is coming, that we started identifying our identity. We are starting identifying who we are. We are identifying those purposes, those things hidden inside of us, and you are one of them today. Are you going to be that no matter what person? No matter what person that can go extra mile to change other people's lives. I was no matter what person. I was going from house to house. Why? Because I have a vision. What is your vision right now? What is those things you want to achieve? What is those things you want to do in people's life? My own is not, this business, I have realized that it's not even all about me right now. It's all about people. Seeing Olivia speak right now, I am just crying. Seeing Jamila speak right now, Ronke the other day, I was just, oh my God, I was shedding tears all over me. Because of you, we be no matter what person today. These people can come to your business and something extraordinary can happen in their lives. Are you doing it because of you? It was my first year I was doing it because of you, but second year I changed. And that was personally when I was growing. And I said, you know what? It's all about people right now. I could remember speaking to Irene. I could remember the day I went to her house. Sister, you must try this business. You can do it. Even if you don't, I was angry. And when people tell me, no, I'm telling you, are not seeing what I'm seeing, sister. But I'm seeing them today. Directors. I am seeing these women today in their houses, earning, making impact, changing the same vision this company has. Remember, this company is giving us a life of purpose. What purpose do you want to achieve in your life? You can utilize this. A few years on, I discovered another purpose. I said, I want to own mental health home in Africa. That has been my dream since I've been like 16 years old. To support my people, especially women, because I saw my aunties die of mental health illness that You know, when I came to UK, I found out that, oh my God, somebody can actually be mentally ill and they can still do anything. They can still become somebody. And my auntie died of depression. My auntie died of nothing that they can amend. I said, you know what? I want to go. Let me find out what this can, why is people getting this illness? What is happening? I went back to school. I went back to uni to do mental health nursing because it's not that I want to work like a nurse, but I want to own something. That's the bigger picture of what this business can give you. I went back, and 3 years, I've been studying, doing it, still running my business. And at the end of the day, did I do it? Yes. Today I am here over 2 months now. We are building that thing to support people. We are actually supporting people. I never know that this business, when I joined it, it will reach my village. I never know when I joined this business, it can change people that I didn't even know their lives in my country, in my village. Why am I saying this? Let it not be for you. Do this for a cause. Do this because you need it. Your family need it. Your extended family need it. Take these actions. Action taker. There is something that happens when you take actions. There is something that happens when you take actions. Life can change when you take actions. Bones can rise again when you take actions. Because through you, they might say, oh my God, I'm watching. Even you can motivate people. You can inspire people, which is the same thing we are doing. Just for say, inspiring healthy living around the world. So it's not only for you in your own world, around the world. So consider looking at maybe reflecting back on your story. Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? I look at my story. I look at where I am coming from. I said, no matter what, I want to be that no matter what person, because people are not seeing what I'm seeing. I want to desire to succeed. Who want to desire to succeed right now? Did you hear what Olivia said? Did you hear what Sister Jamila said? Are you desiring to succeed? I know each and every one we desire to succeed, but the difference now will be you and me. How hungry are you? How are you going to take action? How are you going to discover you? Who are you? What are those things that will make you different to have a thick skin? No matter whatever they laugh at me. I could remember one of my team members there. Oh my God, that time, you know what? I'll call one of my friends. Come and look at that woman again. She's up on Facebook again. They'll be laughing at me. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you are focused. Because you know where you're going to. Because you know who you want to become. Your tomorrow must be better than today. You don't want to live in this business and still say your tomorrow is not better than today. Because you're going to be taking the product. Look at me. Look at how I'm growing. Because if I look back my tomorrow, last one before I joined the business, my health has tremendously improved. If not for health, is it my finances? Yes. Is it who I am? Yes. Everything. So find what will give your life a meaning into just business. Not only on your own life, giving you only your own meaning. Another thing I'm adding is purpose. What do you want to fulfill with this business? Do you want to look back? Just look back now, right now, reflect back. Let's just do 1 minute. You know, I like to take action. Take 1 minute, close your eyes, and reflect back where you're coming from. Maybe it might be that you don't want to, maybe you don't want it for yourself. You want it for somebody, maybe that widow in your village. Or maybe your community can give them lights. Do you know what? This December, we gave my community lights. Everybody was like, oh my God. We gave my community water. Since December, I've been here. People are still coming, thanking us. I never knew when I joined this business, that 50 pounds can reach my village. Just keep reflecting back. What are you going to make out of this business? Look at those compensation plans. You can make it happen through action. It's not coming to listen and go. I know it's easy for us to listen, but it's easy for us to listen and go and forget. After this Zoom call, what next? But it has to start. It has to start from you right now, taking those actions. So you need to supercharge yourself. This, you know what? This is Matilda. Honestly, you guys need to thank Matilda and all the speakers because they are supercharging us for 2021, and it came at the right time. They are getting motivated, free of charge. Go to Lisbon, all those. You pay to take this kind of lecture.
True.
Look at what Olivia did right now. Do you know how much it costs to do it? It will cost more than 1,000 pounds to get a speaker to do that, design that. But because we are taking things for granted. There is more in you right now. Honestly, there is more in you when you start taking this challenge. Challenge yourself. There is more in you. I challenged myself. There was a time. I said, you know what? I was SP. I said, you know what? I want to start Zoom call for my team. Let me grab my team. I said, there was a time again. I said, you know what? I don't do live video. My first live video was like, I was scared of live video like nothing else. You see me now jumping on live video. My people, my first live video, I shit on myself. I had to go to the toilet 10 times. Ask my husband. I'll come back. I said, I was sweating. But did it stop me? Because I wanted to grow. I wanted to, I wanted to conquer that fear. I wanted to challenge myself, challenge yourself. What is that thing that is holding back? Most of us fail in this business today because you know what? We aim too low. We aim too low. We don't want to challenge ourselves. We don't want you. Oh my God! Okay, 100 pounds a month. I was there. I used to say I want to earn 100 pounds a month when I started. But everything changed as I go along. When I see bigger picture of what this business is doing in people's life, and you guys are seeing people that is changing their life, and you're still aiming low. No, take action. And I know most of us will say, okay, let me procrastinate. Okay, after later I will do it. Let me tell you, procrastination is a big problem to all of us. Okay, I don't mind Matilda. Okay, maybe after tomorrow I will start. Start now. Challenge yourself now. What are those things that you want to do in your business? Is it inboxing? We talk about inboxing. Going and you know what? Don't fear of anybody. Because you know what I do when I'm talking to people in my inbox, I don't know if I share it, I don't know whether she's there. I spoke to this woman 3 years or 4 years ago. But when I gave it to her in this January, I said, my sister, stop watching me. You've been watching me and you're telling me you don't have $52. What's wrong with you? Join. When I'm talking to people, I'm raw in my inbox. You know that inbox? If you are not doing anything in your big inbox, please let it be one course of action you will take today. Talk to 10 people. And if you can't convince them, call your upline, call your sideline, do two-way calls. And most of us right now, I don't know who is on pressure in their job, who is on pressure in anything they are doing. If you are on pressure, don't worry, calm down. This is your own business. This is your own business. Honestly, I don't know. Matilda, you can bear me witness what this business can do, right?
Oh,
You are
yes.
seeing it.
Oh, yes, definitely.
But you know what? I just want everybody to chase your dream, change your life, do it. You know what? Become that person that will say, no matter what, even if those my friends are blocking me, no matter what, I'm going for it. Even if they are talking about me, don't worry, I am going for it. I am willing to succeed. Even if you fail, no problem. When failure is not the end of it. There was a time in my business, I said, what am I not doing right? But I have to learn more. I have to refocus more. I started doing my things I'm supposed to do. Don't feel you are a failure. You are not a failure in your business. Wake up right now, and I'm telling you, even be willing to fail. When you fail, until you succeed. We've seen Olivia have shared her story here. A lot of people have shared it. Everybody have their own individualized journey. What is going to be your journey in this business? Your journey, you might think, oh my God, your journey might be somebody else's journey. You might motivate, like when Olivia was going. But today a lot of people are going through that as well. They can't find their identity. Who are they? But today, look at, she shared her own journey. Matilda is saying, learn from Constant, learn from Matilda, learn from this, learn from, but in all, be you. Be you. I am Constance. Most people, if I ask you now, what do you know about Constance? I know most people will be like, oh my God, that woman,
Fire, fire, fire.
So be your own person. Be who you are. Be Be who you are. Don't, even if you can copy somebody, but be yourself. Be yourself. I love that rules. Failure is a rule of the problem. Thank you so much. Honestly, in all, I just want everybody to supercharge your business this 2021. Refocus. We've had all these terms, but in all, become that no matter what person. I'm a nurse. I don't know what my colleague will say. No problem. No matter what, let me do it. I am changing lives. I am doing something extraordinary. I am unstoppable. And in all, always affirmate yourself. That's one of the things that actually giving me boldness to become who I am today. We are all good. We are all leaders. We are all successful. We are all better. There is nobody here. Honestly, when I see people that, oh my God, I can't do like you, I said, don't worry. You can even do more. Look, listen to everybody that's spoken today, even since Monday. They didn't come like that. There is something that happened that triggered. So in all, affirmate yourself every day. Desire to be the best in everything you do. In my team that time, I could remember my upline. I want to be the best in this team. You know what? And I want to change the history of Juice Plus. I want to speak on stage. You know what? I said, these people that are speaking on stage, they're not, you know what? I want to speak on stage. I challenged myself. I want to do this. I could remember I came to Olivia. I didn't even know how to speak on stage. I didn't even know how to do presentation. I would drive to Olivia's house. I would drive to Olivia's house to learn. Don't be proud. Learn. 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 There is no upline that wants a failure for their team members, which means you don't desire this business. They might have clashes with your upline or whatever, but there is no upline, which I know, except that person is a witch. But there is no upline that will want, except that upline is a witch that doesn't want success of her downline. Because I know every upline wants growth for somebody that brought in this business. So my people, be strong, be kind to yourself, desire it best, be willing to succeed, crush your goals, love your goals. What are those goals? What are those desires? What are those things? Love them, cuddle them, do it because you desire to be the best. You desire to grow. You desire to have it. You desire to fulfill your purpose. Thank you so much, everybody. If I stay here, guys, you will see me shouting and supercharge myself, because you know what? I am going, guys. Honestly, when I when I close my eyes and see the whole thing reflect from where I am, and I feel like breaking somebody's head to tell them, are you not seeing what I'm seeing? Are you not seeing what I am seeing in this business? Look at this lady, she's doing it. Look at this person, she's doing it. Look at this person. Is your own different? No, you will do it. But everybody have a journey. You know what? And most things, I will say it here, that you know what, that makes, and I don't know, everybody know, you know where you're not doing well. Most people here today, you are in 5 businesses. You are not focused. You are doing this one, you are doing that one, you are not, there is no way you will grow networking without being focused. Focus on one, grow it, learn the tools. I know, oh, we all want this, we want this, but they call you in this one, you leave this one, you will, before you know, your business will be suffering. But when you are focused, guys, honestly, you you achieve extraordinary. And those people that will be telling you, they will come back and thank God for your life for later. So thank you so much, Matilda, for organizing this. It takes a brave leader to put this together like this. And it's been my joy seeing you growing as a beautiful leader. And honestly, I can't wait to see you smashing it. God bless you in all you do. And thank you so much, everybody, for listening. And God bless us all. God bless our hustle. This hustle will never, be in vain. Every of us that put our mind to do this, to run this vision, it will never be in vain. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you so much, everybody. And bye.
Amen. Oh my God, let me see those hands up for everybody. Oh, what can I say? You see, this fire woman, what can I add to firecracker? Kerosene and petrol together with fire, what does it do? That one, it just burn and explode. My goodness. Everyone, you see, this is one thing that you guys need to understand. When they were in the business, there was nobody to put such a thing together. When we started, see, I was saying, since it's a charity in that Zoom, every time I see charity, Zoom, hey, I am there. Even if I am at work, I have my, if I tell you how many headphones that I have bought, they spoil, I buy another one, I go to shop, somebody, I lose it, I buy another one. I have it I'm doing somebody's hair, but I am listening. You see, because if you miss that one, you miss it at charities meeting, it's going to be another week or something before you can find another one. So we were rushing. This time, even SPs are doing meetings. Whoever is doing meetings, everybody is doing meetings. We can put a meeting together looking for 1,000 people. We can put meeting together looking for 10 people and you won't find anybody. You are there, you're building business. How are you building business? You have an amazing opportunity with an amazing leaders who are ready to take out their brain, give you, take it, go and do something with it. Thank you so much, sister. Thank you so much. Today, we have been here for a while. If I say I'm going to go on and on, because today it has really touched my heart. Everything has really touched me to the point where this fire, if I say I want to open this fire, I don't think anybody will go home. If I open this now for everybody to come and talk, I'm not taking questions. I see people have really raised their hands. We've been here for a while. Let us leave the leaders to go and at least rest a little bit. One thing I want to say is that go and do something with your business. You see, Sister Constance will go around and she will say, even if you haven't seen anything, ask Matilda. Why? Because I am a baby in the business. But what they are tasting, I've tasted a little bit. I have not tasted what you're tasting yet, but I have tasted something. And it's not just about you. You see, when she says that she's doing something in her village, it gives me tears. When I went to my because I was spending a little bit of time, I'm scared of COVID. I couldn't travel to my village, and everybody, even people were coming to my home. Hey, you came and you're not coming, so we can actually call for the whole village to come and thank you. Why? Because there's little things that we are doing in the village just to help somebody. Things that I could not get when I was going to school. I said I will give it to the school so they can also enjoy it. I wish somebody was there to do it. All because of this business. So many things you can do, even if not for you and your children, even if not for you and your family, even if not for just your community. You can spread your wings and help as many people as you can. And you're sitting on this business and you're just sitting there. Okay, let me go and listen to what Matilda is saying. Hi, is everybody listening to me? Nobody will even say, oh, we are here. Oh, sometimes you beg people, why are you not talking to me? Before somebody will talk to you. Why? Your business that can change your life. Build it. One day you will know that the screaming that we are screaming is not just for nothing, it's for something. It's a business when you join, and even when the men behind you are not supporting, it gets to a point where they dance to your tune. You say, when are you handling in your resignation? And when did you say I should do it? It's happening in homes. You see, you need to open your eyes. This business can change your whole family's life, your family's life, your community, the one in the village, the one here, the one in different countries. Don't play with it. Okay, so this is what we are going to be doing. We are not taking any questions and answers today. On Saturday, we have time. Create time if you can create it. After the leaders have spoken, we will open so you can ask your questions. Go and write the questions that you may have for each and every one. Go and write them down. On Saturday, if you have to take it off work, take it off. You better go and tell them what you have to tell them today so they can give you that day off. So you can come and sit down and listen and ask your questions. Please do not let anybody tell you that you cannot do this business. Do not let anybody who is already in the business tell you that you are crap with what you're doing. Do not let anybody who is on your Facebook telling you nonsense derail you from this business. One day they will come and dance to your tune. There are people that we have they have seen that this business is working and they are joining. And then after they have joined, they sell one thing, and at the end of the month, they will come and say, hey, Matilda, so this business really works. They think you're joking. So now you're going to leave their business so they know that what you were doing was actually a joke. Why would you want to give them that privilege when you can actually change your life? Why do you want to give them that chance to laugh at you? Why do you want to give them that opportunity to say, didn't I tell you that she cannot do it? She is good for nothing. You see, our husbands, we are living in the same house with them. Because we are not bringing anything out of this business, they already have what they have at the back of their mind. Even if you can't make anybody proud, make your husband proud. Let him get up one day and say, oh my goodness, this woman, nothing can stop her. Do it for yourself. Do it for your children. My children go to school. Every month they will ask me, Mommy, how much did you get paid? And I tell them, oh my God, Mommy, can I say that we are rich? I said, no, you can't say it. My people, this is something that you can give to your children. Your children will get up and call you a blessing because you said yes to this amazing opportunity that Juice Plus has given all of us. There's nothing I, myself, a papa like me could do in England that somebody will respect me than this Juice Plus. Because who was I? Me. You don't know me. Because if you know, you will know where to put yourself. If we were to come here and tell our life story, how people are putting us that we are nothing, how people have really looked down on our mothers, how people are looking down on our fathers, and now they call a meeting, and when your mother is not there, it will not happen. Our homes are not the same. If your home is like me, follow my lead. I was a pauper I am still a pauper. But you know what? This business has given me a name. If you want one, go for it. You will get it. Focus. Open your eyes. Do what people are saying that you cannot do. Prove them wrong. One day, your children, your family, the people who look down on you, they will call you a blessing. Thank you so much, everyone. My leaders, I don't even know what to say. Thank you. Thank you. We are looking forward for an awesome one tomorrow. Tomorrow, our time comes back to the 12 o'clock again. We are not doing 1:30. We had a meeting as an NMD today. That's why we pushed it. Tomorrow, we are here at 12. Go and take that break. Oh, come and listen. Because you know what? If these 3 days has not done anything to you, if your mind has not changed, if you have not taken anything from this, please, the next 3 days, come and learn something because you are something. You see, when I say this one is hard, you haven't heard anything. Tomorrow, come and listen to more. And that one, make sure you open your eyes. Make sure you come with a book and notes so you can write something and take home with you. God bless you for watching. We'll take questions and answers on Saturday. As I said, my leaders, as I say this, I beg, please make time for me on Saturday, because all of you are coming down and everybody is going to ask you questions one by one. Please make the time for me so they can get their questions answered, because I have people, no matter how come nobody is able to talk in their Zoom, please, on Saturday, on Saturday, you'll be able to talk. So make the time for it. Thank you so much for coming. Sister Constance, all the way from there. Hey, well done. No. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank
you so much for having me.
You're
Bye,
welcome.
everyone. Love you
Bye,
all.
everyone.
Bye.
Let me open so everybody can say their goodbyes. So it's open.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Johnny back home.
Bye.
Thank you, Mr. Costa, everybody.
Thank you, Thank you so much, Sister Matilda.
Thank you, Boss Lady Matilda.
Thank you, everyone. I love you all.
Bless you.
God bless you. God
In
bless
Jesus' name.
Thank you.
Bye.
I love you.
Wow, thank you.
Love you
Bye
more.
bye everyone. God bless
Bye,
you.
everyone.
Have a wonderful presentation.